I just finished watching Manchester City versus Manchester United in the FA Cup. First of all, very mid game. Very mid game. Two beautiful goals from İlkay Gundogan. Obviously, United tried to put some pressure, got that penalty. But apart from that, very mid game. As any other Premier League game. Just a disgusting, system robotic, haram, terrorism football. But here's the main topic. If Erling Halland, the player that I saw on the field today for 90 minutes, if that guy somehow wins the Ballon d'Or, the sport is finished. Football is finished. Football is finished if they award this kind of player a Ballon d'Or. Because the issue here for me is, I don't really care about the Ballon d'Or. I've never cared about the Ballon d'Or because sometimes they choose you for trophy, sometimes this. But if Halland somehow win it, it's an absolute disgrace to football. It's an absolute disgrace to football. I think the three players that are, the name should be there. It's Lionel Andres Messi, it's Kylian Mbappe, and it's Kevin De Bruyne. Even Kevin De Bruyne, much clearer player of Erling Halland. Erling Halland in the biggest games this season has even ghosted. Versus Real in both legs, ghosted. And he had a really mid performance versus Bayern apart from, Upamecano giving him 3 goals. And now this stinker in the FA Cup final. If Erling Halland manages to win this year's Ballon d'Or, the sport is finished. Football is finished. Because if a player wins the Ballon d'Or just because of his numbers, like why everybody's talking about Halland, it's not because of his performances. It's not when they tune into game, they're like, oh my God, this Halland guy is insane. No, it's the stats. It's the stats versus Huddersfield and Bournemouth. That's what people are amazed by this Erling Halland guy. He's mid. Performance-wise, he's mid. Please, please. I know Messi's gonna win it. I know that Messi's PR is crazy. But if this somehow happens, I'm disgusted. I'm absolutely disgusted. That player that cannot create from himself, that cannot do literally anything apart from tapping in the goal. His 5 goals versus RB Leipzig, that describes Halland as a player. So this is a serious conversation we need to be having. If football is gonna stay as football, a player like Erling Halland cannot win the Ballon d'Or. If he wins the Ballon d'Or, then it's complete rubbish thing. It's a complete rubbish thing. Because players can't be dropping 10 out of 10 performances for a player like Halland who taps in 1-2 goals per game here and there against bottom low tier sides in the Premier League to win a Ballon d'Or. Absolutely disgusting. And that's why I'm rooting for my 2 boys, and obviously Lionel Messi, Kylian Mbappe, as a PSG fan and as a football fan. Hashtag against Halland's Ballon d'Or. Hashtag stop terrorism in football. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys agree with me. Football needs to be rescued. Ale ale.